back to another tutorial, or welcome if you're new. Today I will be showing you different types of split screens. For example, masking, linear wipe, and one with a null layer. So we're going to start with a mask. You're going to duplicate your first layer once and your second once. Put on proportional grid, press Q or press here to get the masking, and then you're gonna do it this way. And this one, the same thing. And now what you're gonna do is copy and paste this top one to this top one, copy and paste this bottom one to this bottom one. Really quick, I need to scale this back up because I forgot. But basically, you now have, the split screen, but, what's it called? You're gonna have to add, not proportional grid, motion tile. So, add motion tile, make it 300 by 300, add mirror edges. Copy this and paste it to all of these. So, I'm gonna go right about here. Cut these, split them, move these here, and I'm gonna keyframe position already. This I'm gonna move like right here, and now we're gonna do, the one. I'm gonna first show you a vertical one. So this top one, you could either move it left, this second number thingamajiggy, move it left so it will go up, or move it right and it will go down. What I usually like to do with the right side of a mask is to make it go up. And then for the bottom one, all the way to the right. And now what you're gonna do is highlight them, press F9 on your keyboard, or right click on them, keyframe assistant, and easy ease. Okay, now go into your graph editor and put these knobs all the way to the right. Why is this? Why does that have a black? Why? Oh, oops. Anyway, so now you have that, but now we have to do it for this. Since this one went up, this one will go down. So all the way to the right. And since this one went down, this one will go up. Keyframe them all the way to the left, and now you have your first version of a split transition. Okay, now I am going to show you a horizontal one. We're still on the masking. Duplicate it once. I'm going to cut these, like that, move these here, keyframe position, move this about right here, move this here, and I'm gonna do the same thing. With the top one, I like moving it to the right. I totally forgot to do the masking. Isn't that just great? Yeah, you're gonna wanna put proportional grid on, go here to mask the top, bottom one, and then just copy and paste them. Top one to this top one, bottom one to this bottom one. Anyway, so what I like to do with horizontal masking split screens, I like making the top one go left. And how do I keep forgetting this? Add motion tile, and mirror edges, add mirror edges, and copy and paste it to all of them. But yeah, anyway, I like moving the top one all the way to the left, and then the bottom one all the way to the right. So now highlight them, easy ease them, go into your graph editor, and move the knobs all the way to the right. So you have that. And now we're going to do this. You're going to keyframe the start here. Since the top one went left, this is going to go all the way to the right. Since the bottom one went right, this is going to go all the way to the left. Keyframe it, and move the knobs all the way to the left. And now you should have something that looks like this, a horizontal split screen with masking. Now, I will show you a split screen with linear wipe. For linear wipe, also duplicate it once for both of them. Oops. And what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna add motion tile again. It's gonna be 300 by 300 mirror edges. Copy and paste it to all of them. And now in the search bar, search up linear, and you'll see it down here. I'm gonna unhide these layers so I can see it. So first, I'm going to show you a vertical one. You're gonna put this top one at 50 transition completion and the wipe angle at positive 90. And then copy and paste this to this one and change it to negative 9. What the heck? Change it to negative 90, and now you should have this. Copy and paste the top one to this one. Let me just get rid of that. And this. And then copy and paste the bottom one to this bottom one. Okay, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna cut these again, move these to the end, keyframe position, put this in the middle, put this near the end. So, once again, I like making the right side go up, so what I'm gonna do is drag this all the way to the left. And then this one, oops, and then this one all the way to the right. I hope you're getting it at this point. Easy use them, graph editor, knobs all the way to the right. And so since this one went up, this one is gonna be down. And since this one went down, this will be going up. Easy ease them all the way to the left. And now you should have a linear wipe vertical transition. I think I said horizontal at first. I'm dumb. Okay, and now I will show you one that is horizontal. So remove the position keyframes. I'm actually going to delete the linear wipe on these two and hide this layer. What you're gonna want to do with the top one, put this at 0. Copy and paste that, put it here, and make it negative 180. Copy and paste this to the bottom one, copy and paste this one to the top one. And like before, I like doing the top ones of everything. You know, what's it called? To the left or up. When it comes to horizontal, it would go left. What is going on here? What? I don't know how that happened, honestly. 540. And this should also be a 540. Question mark? Okay, anyway. So, the top one, you're going to move it all the way to the left. The bottom one, all the way to the right. Easy ease them. Graph editor, move these knobs all the way to the right. I know I keep saying all the way to the right, jeez. So since this one went left, this one will be going right. Since this one went right, this will go left. Jeez. Easy ease them. The knobs all the way to the left, and you should not have that. You shouldn't have that. I'm just gonna move this back to here because I don't know what the hell just happened. Okay, bro. I am so confused. Why is this happening? 540. Yeah. Hopefully that didn't happen to you. I'm sorry if it did. And now you should have the horizontal linear wipe. As you could see, with linear wipe, you could see a little black streak here. That's why I like using masking better when it comes to stuff like this, because it's, in my opinion, simpler. Even though you might think putting linear wipe 50% 0 blah 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 might be simpler than masking, it gives a less better result, so I'd recommend masking. Alright, now I'm going to show you one that involves a null layer. So you are going to mask. For this you're going to mask because, like I said, it's better. Start from the middle and move it up. This one, again, start from the middle and move it down. Then copy the top one to this top one, and copy this bottom one to this bottom one. 4. Okay, turn proportional grid off. Add your null layer. The shortcut for adding a null layer is Alt-Control-Shift-Y, or you can go to Layer, New, and Null Object. Okay, but you're gonna add 2, so Control D to duplicate it. So I'm going to move this to the right, and then I'm gonna move this one to the left. So do that with your clips. This little spirally thingy, parent it to this bottom one, number 2. And same with the bottom one for Gone, parent it to this one. And then the top one's parent it to number 1. Now we're going to do the transition. I'm gonna move this all the way to the right. All the way to the right. And then for the bottom one, all the way to the left. And now you have a transition that doesn't involve any motion tile, and you can still see the picture while it's going. The graph is going to be different for this. You're going to move it like this, and move this knob a bit closer. Make it like that, about like that. Yeah. I'm going to move these keyframes a bit further away. It could be different for whatever video you're making, but for the tutorial, I'm doing it like that. But as you can see, the picture is still there, because if it were with motion tile, it's a whole different story. You wouldn't see the original picture. But yes, now you have the null transition, and I will show you one more transition to use with the null. Alright, so with the null, this time we're going to do vertical. Proportional grid on, start in the middle. Okay, don't do that. Make sure you're clicked on your image and begin the masking. Start in the middle. The second one, start in the middle, all the way to the left, like that. Copy and paste the first one to the top one here, the bottom one to the bottom one here. Okay, add your null layer. Don't forget to turn this off, and don't forget to also move the bottom layers away. So I'm gonna move this down, and this one, no, that's wrong. This one, not this one, sorry. And you're gonna move this one up. Okay, so now keyframe this to this one, keyframe this one to this one, and now keyframe this one and this one to null 9. Add your position keyframes, go to about right here, and I'm gonna move this one all the way to the right, and this one all the way to the left. Easy ease them. And it's going to be the same graph. About the same graph. If I could remember it correctly. Yep. And again, once again, I'm going to move these a bit further. and it depends on your edit. But now you should have something like this with a null layer. I know you can see the black little outline right there. It's because of the masking, I think. Let me fix that really quick. Or it just doesn't want to fix. But anyway, you shouldn't have that problem. I'm just having that because I didn't really try my best. But, and after you're done, don't forget to add motion tile like this. See? But here are these ones all with motion tile. I'll show you all of them. So here's this one. This one. I keep saying motion tile. I mean motion blur. And this one. And then this one. Because you could tell it looks way better with motion blur. It's always better with motion blur, in my opinion. Anyway, I hope this tutorial helped you with, you know, different transitions now. Hopefully you could use these. And I hope this helped. If you have any ideas for different tutorials, comment down below. And I will see to it. Anyway, see you guys in another one. Bye!